The H-1B visa program has once again become a subject of heated debate in the United States. While this particular temporary work visa was designed to allow US companies to hire foreign professionals in very specialized fields like technology, engineering, medicine, and science, some Americans are now calling it a scam. Well, a latest controversy began when Sean Carpenter, a self-described Trump supporter and musician, made a post on social media questioning why people speaking Hindi were working as gate agents at Washington, D.C. airport. He claimed that this was proof that the H-1B program was being misused and that job meant for Americans were being taken by Indians. However, this particular claim quickly received backlash, with users pointing out that most airport gate agents are either US citizens, green card holders, or legal residents and not H-1B workers. Others reminded that H-1B program is specifically for high-skilled roles, not for general service jobs like airport staffing. Now, to understand the full picture, it's very important to know that what exactly is H-1B visa. So, the H-1B is a non-immigrant visa that allows US companies to employ foreign workers in occupations that typically require specialized knowledge and at least a bachelor's degree. Each year, the US grants approximately 85,000 new H-1B visas, including 20,000 reserved for individuals with master's degree or higher education from US institutions. For the fiscal year 2026, the US Citizenship and Immigration Services announced that 120,141 applications were selected, just a fraction of the total applicants, which were believed to be over 700,000. The competition is fierce, and most H-1B recipients go through a long, selective process before they even get a chance to work in the US. Indians, by the way, are the largest beneficiaries of the H-1B visas, consistently receiving about 70 to 70% of the annual quota. This is primarily because a significant numbers of international professionals who are Indians pursue higher education in the US, often in fields like computer science, data analysis, artificial intelligence, biomedical engineering, and finance. Once they graduate, many of them are hired by top US firms who struggle to find enough skilled workers locally or to fill those roles. The US Department of Labor has repeatedly emphasized that H-1B workers are not meant to replace Americans, but rather to fill the gap in the workforce, specifically in the sectors where there is shortage of the talent. But let me tell you, opponents of the H-1B program argues that it takes away American jobs, lower wages, and encourages companies to outsource work. But data does not support these claims. In fact, several studies, including those by the National Foundation for American Policy and the Brookings Institution, have shown that highly skilled immigrants on H-1B visas actually create more jobs for Americans, drive innovation, and contribute heavily to the US economy. For example, between 1990 and 2010, US cities that had more H-1B visa holders saw faster wage growth and lower unemployment rate in the tech and STEM field. Most of the successful companies in America are led by individuals who first came to the country on H-1B or student visa. Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google, Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, and others are all Indian origin leaders who started their journey as immigrants. These individuals have not only helped their companies thrive, but have also created thousands of jobs in the US, raised billions in revenue, and helped keep America a global leader in technology and innovation. So the question is the H-1B visa a scam? The facts suggest otherwise. What we are seeing is not a problem with the visa itself, but with the public's understanding of it. One viral social media post based on a casual airport observation should not overshadow the deep contribution made by immigrants to the American economy. People who are bilingual, who speak languages like Hindi, Spanish, or others, are often US citizens or permanent residents. Speaking a different language is not a red flag. It's a reflection of America's multicultural identity. In the time of political tension, it's easy to point fingers and stir controversy. But in reality, immigrants, specifically high skilled ones from India, are not hurting America. They are helping build it. Instead of calling the H-1B visa a scam, it might be time to acknowledge that without it, Silicon Valley wouldn't be what it is today, and many sectors of the American economy would face serious talent shortage. It is not about replacing Americans. It is about filling the gap so that the US can stay competitive in the fast-moving global economy.